Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to talk about the new vision card in Esper dropping this week in War of the Visions. Is this a week you should save your Visior? We do have a lot coming in this week. Or is it a week you should spend a little bit to chase a vision card Esper? If you're a Dark player, if Roth is your new girl, this looks like a good week to pull for you. For a lot of other people, I think they might consider passing. Let me give you the sales pitch for this thing, and then you decide if you want it or if you don't. Now, something to keep in mind as we look at this. When we look at the card, we're looking at the JP card. It will not include this global exclusive buff of max HP up and healing power up for the unit wearing it. So I will try to remember to mention that again, but that is extra good for Roth, and this card, I think you will see, is tailor-made for her. First of all, the stat line on this: HP, magic, and agility. Three things that she really wants, or honestly 3 things that any magic scaling unit in the game would love to have. A specific thing here is tanks tend to be slower than other units, so if you want them keeping up or keeping ahead of your group, I really like the agility. The 3 agility tagged onto the stat line right there, I really like. Now, the unit effect is just amazing. This is one of the better unit effects on vision cards I think you'll find. You get magic, the stat up, and you get 10 AoE resist. 10 AoE resist on a unit effect is big. The magic will help Roth do a little bit more damage, or any unit who's wearing this do a little bit more damage, and everyone in the game wants AoE resist. It is just a generically great stat, so great unit effect. Then add on that global buff of HP up and healing power up, and the unit wearing this is getting premium stats. Now, the party effect. This is where things get interesting, I believe. Slash resist and strike resist. If it only had these 2 things on it, it starts to feel like an easy pass to me. But agility 15 is such a big deal. If you're competing at the highest level, you cannot afford to be getting lapped by the enemy. You need to work agility into your vision card lineup, in my opinion. This is agility 15% plus those resists, and so that agility is a premium stat. If we look at the dark units that take advantage of this, because if you go element by element on this thing, it's really only dark that I think has a lot of premium units that get this group buff. I love rough. I love being able to say, like, this translation is great, by the way. Roth translated to rough. Hey, way to go, Google Translate. Anyway, there's Roth, Sephiroth, Dark Vina, Little Leela the Bold. The top line right there of dark units is kind of like a who's who in the dark meta. Like, that's really strong. And then Joker will eventually get some love. Lemure is a great support. And then there's Venera. She's also there, and some people like to play Venera, but really I'm looking at this top line, I'm looking at Lemure. This is an excellent mono dark card. It is an excellent mono dark card. So if you pulled Roth and you're planning on playing some mono dark, I do think this card is at least very tempting. Now, if you're worried about summer coming or all of the stuff in the road to worldwide that we don't know when it's going to release, I do think you wouldn't be, terrible just skipping on this thing. It is not limited, and that is something to keep in mind. It does come with an Esper as well. Here's the Great Demon Esper. A couple things to point out on this. First of all, he's a slow boy at only 13. Now, most tank Espers tend to be slow, so that's not a surprise. He does have a lot of HP. He has a lot of magic as well. It's definitely a magic-based tanking Esper. If we look at his skill tree, lots of tank stats on here. More AoE resist. There's 5 more AoE resist. That means if you're running the vision card and Esper combo right here, just from those 2 sources on the unit effect, well, the unit effect from the VC and the nodes from the Esper, you will get AoE resist 15. Great. That's fantastic. It comes with some defense and HP as well. Then it scales into a dark / anti-light Esper. You have dark attack up by 25 right here, so that's really nice. You could also get some light resist up here. There's Fairy Killer for PvE if that's a big thing that you're looking for. Critical evade, there we go. More defense stats, more tank stats. Critical evasion, generically very good. Strike resist can be nice. And then you have more anti-light with Light Killer. So really, this Esper is 2 things. It is a dark anti-light Esper if you're looking at offensive stats, or I think its main purpose anyway, is a defense, AoE resist, missile resist, crit evade, tank Esper. And if you lack those in your account, or you really need something premium for Roth, here you go. This could be your thing. So that's the preview for this. I'm going to keep this video pretty short because I'm really just talking about one thing. So thank y'all for watching. We got a bonus account review coming up, so let's run to that now. All right, now today's bonus account review comes from Sukihi, somebody who actually took a break from War of the Visions right about when Dark Bahamut came out, but has recently rejoined the game. And this is a banger of an account. This is a really, really good account. So we're going to show it off. Had a couple questions that we'll answer towards the end, but let's flex this account. Favorite character, by the way, Yuffie, and you can see that fire, like most of the elements on this account, are really well built. So we're going to kind of fly through the element list right here. Fire, yeah, you got the 2 fire evade, you know, the duo right there, plus King Mont, which I believe is like your favorite team. You go to this next page, you can see building out these units. This is going to be a high mastery account for basically every element. Ice got the Velis and Eliza at 140. That's really nice. You're working on that Agrius at 120. You love to see that. Wind got the Wind Strike duo with Joom, and then Wind really this week poised to pop off with Flagbearer, Glassy, and Sottily getting their 140s. Oh man, Wind is about to have a really good time, and this account is absolutely ready to pop off with Wind. Earth, there's the 140 King Bradley. The only 140 in Earth, though, is King Bradley. Hey, if you're only going to do one, that's a really good one to do. Lightning, you got the 140 Charlotte, and then working on the Owl. Hey, look, Lightning's tanks are insanely good, and Owl and Charlotte right up there. I actually think Owl's a little bit better right now. So Lightning's coming along. Clearly not your main element, but with all this stuff at 120, wouldn't be hard to, like, you know, go into Lightning a little bit. Okay, Water. Nothing at 140 in Water, although does have the 120 Ferris, and with Summer Glassy coming out pretty soon. Now, obviously 4,000 Viz, you got to be thinking, what am I pulling for? What am I not pulling for? Especially during this crunch runner right now. So you do have half of the Water duo that is Summer Glassy Ferris, but with nothing else at 140, I would maybe wait on that with this account, unless you just had a bunch of the stuff like Astrius or Amnilus or Perrine ready to pop to 140. Then you could have a nice little three-person PvP squad. Okay, there's the rest of Water. Note the Lara Croft at 120. Don't crucify me in chat. Anyway, here's Light. Okay, 140 Elena, but definitely not a light main, and I can respect that. Like, I am a light main on my alt account, but on my main account, I just kind of defaulted into playing light because it was meta. Happy to see somebody did not like fall into the meta slave trap with Light right here. Thancred's only at 99. Addison Rae only at level 77. Oh no, the Church of Addison Rae will be coming for you. Dark. Okay, Sephiroth at 140, which means your Dark could be ready to go at any time. Now, I believe when I got these screenshots, Roth had not been pulled for yet, but at 4,000 Viz, I don't think you were going to pull for her anyway. Still, Sephiroth at 140, a great unit. And then you got some, like, you know, Fina, Lucia, Little Leela. So your Dark is definitely not in a bad spot at all. Though, let's continue on. Okay, vision cards. You got a lot of level 99 vision cards. Mostly when I'm looking at these like long-term accounts, I just sort of show off the VCs. We can count them. That's fun. There's what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'm not going to do that. It takes too long. There's a lot of level 99 VCs. This is the biggest difference, in my opinion, between a really good old account and a really good new account. You can build a really effective new account that gets almost to the level, especially in the element that you're focusing on, of an older account or a veteran whale account. Except here, the amount of vision cards veterans have give them a big edge. So that's definitely a thing. And you can see just how many level 99 vision cards Sukihi has. It's a lot. It might be as many or more than me. Yeah, it's probably about the same number. So there we go. Now, Espers. We're going to go through these real quick. What I'm going to look for here is like premium Espers in each element. So you do have Dark Ifrit. I know you quit playing around Dark Bahamut, but you do have some Dark Espers. There's Dark Tetrasylphid right there. Lots of level 99 Espers. You did pick up Sildra. Okay, no Dark Golem, so that's something that's missing. But again, not a huge deal with the amount of Espers that you have. No Dark... Oh, no, there is Dark Ramu, and he's maxed out at level 99. Hey, not a bunch of Water Espers, but you know why? You know why? Because there's not a lot of Water Espers in the game. Maybe I'll just mention that over and over again until we get more Water Espers, especially since I want to err into playing a little bit more Water myself. Light Espers, definitely a little slim here. Carbuncle, Valifor, two-headed dragon. Okay, so you have the Esper I don't have, by the way, Red Chocobo. Someday in my dreams, they'll just put out like a red chocobo 2K guaranteed or something. Dark, you got the demon wall. I always look for demon wall. Anima is so good for playing dark. Here's your colorless ones. You got Odin, Dark Odin, Bahamut, and like you said, missing the dark Bahamut, but that's something you can pick up on like a 2K ticket later. I'm not going to go through all your gear. Just note the like +5, +6 raid gear. I always look for those. Not as many as some other people have had, but I think you've missed a whole raid rerun at some point while you took your break. So that's understandable. Got some +6 accessories and weapons as well. Now check this out. Yuffie, your favorite unit in the game, you've max reincarnated her. It took you 82 reincarnations, but you can see max on all the stars. So your Yuffie is top of the line, primo of primo evasion units right here. You have a couple built out trust masters. We'll look at those as well. Here is your evasion team. You can see taking advantage of the dark espers, a tank esper right there, keen blade action, evasion gear, Yuffie's weapon. This is a devastatingly good fire evade team. Is fire evade's like moment in the sun kind of running out? Well, look, just don't fight water. You could play fire evade in arena till your eyes bleed till the end of time, as long as you just avoid like the Ferris water summer glassy teams that are coming. Fire evade will still get you a lot of run. You're just not going to like wall it in Guild Wars. Okay, trust masters. We got a couple maxed out trust masters that I wanted to talk about here. Bells is maxed out. You can see that 10 agility plus another 3 from the set bonus, so a 13 agility TMR right there. Very, very good for evasion units. And I wanted to also point out the luck plus 10%. Definitely something that you want. Then you have another really speedy TMR with Lucia's boots. Again, a very good TMR for evasion units. And there we go. There's the bonus account review. So Suki, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I hope this bonus account review was kind of what you were looking for. The only question you asked was that you haven't really done anything on the selection quest in a while or focused on the free MR units. So the piece of advice I would give there is the free MR units are in the Farplane archive. You can go get them whenever you need them. They are all really good. Like most all of the free MR units in this game, when it comes to cost limited time, are super, super useful. So you have like King Bradley sitting over there, Galzak, whenever he gets added to the Farplane archive, top tier free MR support. So if you ever need to build a cost limited team and it's cost limited by unit in particular, those free MRs are something you could look at, but there's no rush on them for sure. Your account can clearly do everything in the game right now without them, but you might need them at some point. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.